Sarah, have you heard from my dad? I've been trying to get in contact with him all day.
Your father has several meetings scheduled today. He's busy. What do you want to talk to him about?
My allowance.
I told him not to give you an allowance. You need to get a job like other teenagers your age.
I'm 16. Dad doesn't want me to work until my senior year of school.
He's wrong. You are eating us out of house and home. We can't afford you. You need to help chip in with some money.
Well, excuse me for eating so much.
You're excused. Things are going to get even tighter when the baby comes.
What baby?
The one your father and I are expecting in about 7 months. You may be on your way back to your mother's house.
That's what you want, isn't it? You want me to move out. I'm sure my dad will have something to say about that.
You may be his son, but I'm his wife. If I say that you go back to your mother, you're out.
I'll go only if my father asks me to go, not you. I don't stay where I'm not wanted.
That's good to hear.
I'm out of here.
Bye.
Riley, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's wrong? Are you all right?
I'm fine.
You want to talk?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Guess who's back?
Ian, when did you get in?
Last night. I didn't see you guys in school today, so I decided to stop by to catch up on everything. What did I miss?
You didn't miss anything. Same old thing.
Where's Lee? Has he been around?
I ran into him once or twice. He didn't stop by the hangout while you were gone.
That's weird. I wonder what's going on with him.
It's Lee. You never know what he's up to.
Hey kitty cat. Fiona is behind me. She stopped in the little girl's room, or whatever you girls call it. She should be here in a moment.
Good. I have something to ask her. Welcome back. We missed you around here.
I miss you guys too. I never thought I would.
We're great friends to have around.
True. True. The trip was nice, but I couldn't wait to get back on American soil.
Are you serious? I would love to go on a date just once. That is so cool.
I didn't say it wasn't cool, just that I couldn't wait to get back on American soil. It gets hot in Jerusalem.
You do look a little darker.
My mom freaked out.
I have only been to Disneyland with my family.
You should sign up for the next archaeological dig at my church.
Let me think about it.
If you decide to go, I'll put in a word for you.
Hey guys, Fiona is here.
You made it. Girl, sit down. What answer did you put for the last question on the history test? It was tough.
It was easy. It was Cortez.
I got that one wrong. Hey Riley, where were you? That history test was 30% of your grade.
I wasn't in school today.
I know that. Where were you?
Yeah, what's going on?
What do you mean?
You've missed several days of school.
Mind your own business.
Mind my business? Don't you want to go to Notre Dame? If your grades slip, you might not get in.
Whatever.
Whatever?
What's with the attitude? And why didn't you answer your cell phone? I left messages. You didn't call back or answer my texts.
Stop nagging. You sound like my stepmother.
Who's nagging? I'm your friend. Do your folks know that you're skipping school?
They don't care.
What do you mean they don't care?
Kat is right. We're your friends. If you have a problem, you can talk to us. Is it your stepmother? I know you're having a hard time adjusting to your dad getting remarried.
How could I talk to you, Ian? You were in Jerusalem.
You could have called me.
Don't worry about it. I'm fine.
You don't look fine. If you want to talk, I'm all ears.
You said you were in Jerusalem. Where did you dig? Did you find anything?
We excavated in Kirbet Hayyafa, about 20 miles southwest of Jerusalem. We found a rare sword. My dad believes it's where David slayed Goliath.
Wow. A sword. So it could be a key military outpost. I read the Bible. Maybe not as much as you, but I know a little something.
I don't know that much.
You found a sword. Awesome. You are so modest. You are a wealth of Bible information. You told me the stories of Deborah and Jeremiah.
I remember those stories from church.
Do you still go to church?
Not as much.
I'm ready to start going again.
Ian, why haven't I heard your stories?
I don't usually tell them. Just because my parents are missionaries doesn't mean that I go around talking about the Bible 24 hours a day.
That's true.
Haha. Funny.
But if you can inspire others by telling them, why not?
They didn't help my parents.
The best thing that happened to my parents was getting divorced. It was awful. They fought all the time. Now that they are no longer together, they are friends. Pray to the man upstairs about it. He will work it out for you.
The man upstairs.
It's my mom. I have to get going. It's been a long day. I'll see you in school tomorrow.
I'll walk you out?
No. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'll see you later.
I'm going too, so I'll walk with her.
You're leaving too?
My mom's working the late shifts at the hospital. I'm babysitting my brother and sister. I get the feeling Riley wants to talk to you about something. See you tomorrow.
Good night. See you in school. What about you? Are you leaving too?
I'm in no rush to get home.
I figured as much. What's on your mind?
I missed you while you were gone. I had no one to talk to. I don't feel comfortable talking to the rest of the gang.
I understand.
I guess you do understand. I'm sorry to hear about your parents.
How did you hear about it?
It's all over the church. You know how it is at First Calvary. The members love to gossip.
Yeah, I know.
How are you taking it? I know it can't be easy.
I'm angry and upset.
I know how you feel.
It's your stepmother, right?
She doesn't want me around.
I don't believe that.
Believe it, it's true. She told me to go back to my mom.
Who do you want to live with?
I'm not sure anymore. I knew there might be some friction, but I wanted to get to know my dad. He and my mom broke up when I was a baby. My mom wouldn't let him see me. Then my mom remarried 2 years ago. She finally allowed me to spend time with him. He asked me to move in with him. It was great.
Then he remarried.
We were just getting to know each other. He took me fishing, to football games. We even went on a camping trip. We just talked for hours. Not about anything specific, just talked.
It's the same with my dad. We can talk about anything.
They're having a baby.
How do you feel about it?
I'm not sure. I'm an only child, but I always wanted a little brother or sister. But I feel like there's no place for me now. I feel like my dad will forget about me once the baby comes.
How can your dad forget about you? I have seen you guys together. Your dad loves you and enjoys having you around. I've never seen him so happy. Have you told him how you feel?
I haven't.
Why not? You said you guys talk. Be honest with him about everything.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't want to make things worse.
I'm headed home. Do you want to hang out a while?
I don't want to bother you anymore.
Riley, let's go.
Okay, but you have to tell me a Bible story?
Seriously?
Are you sure your mom won't mind me coming to your house so late?
Don't be silly. You're like family.
Thanks, Ian. You're a good guy. I always feel better after talking to you. You're so calm about everything and always give great advice. You're what folks say, open-minded about everything. You never judge. You care.
Is that what people say?
You didn't know?
I'm just being me, being Ian.
Don't ever change. The world needs good people like you. Your parents raised you well. You're very lucky. Don't let what is going on with them change you. I believe you are meant for great things in life. Have you thought about following in your parents' footsteps? You know, going into the ministry.
To be honest, I have never thought about it.
You should think about it.
I'm the one who's supposed to be cheering you up.
We are cheering each other up. On the way over here, I thought about a story my mom told me when I was a kid. It kind of fits the situation I'm in now.
What is it?
Hagar and Ishmael.
Let's sit down. The story of Hagar and Ishmael is pretty unique.
That's why I chose it. I feel like I'm in a unique situation.
Let me begin. God promised Abraham that he would have a son and that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky. But as time passed and God had not fulfilled that promise, His wife Sarah devised a plan to try and make it happen.
God has yet to bless me with a child as he promised.
God does things in his own time. Wife, you must be patient.
I have been patient. It has been years and we are getting older.
There is nothing we can do but wait on the Lord. When he is ready, he will bless us with a child.
I can't wait. I have a plan. It's a way that we can have the child that God promised.
Wife, what is your plan?
Go in and lay with my servant, Hagar.
No. No, wife. That is not a wise plan. We should wait on the Lord.
Look how long it has been since the Lord has made us that promise. Yet I am still childless. I have thought everything out clearly and Hagar has agreed.
And you think this is a good idea?
Is not Hagar to your liking? She is young and beautiful. Go to her, Abraham. Give us that child that God promised.
I will do as you say. Sarah should have known better. She should wait on the Lord. He never makes a promise that he can't keep.
We have all thought like Sarah. We want what we want when we want it.
Yes, and it never worked out the way we want it to.
Correct. Sarah found that out for herself.
The wrong that Hagar is doing to me is your fault.
It was your wife that gave me your servant.
I gave her to you to fulfill God's promise. Now that she is with child, she is cruel to me. She mocks me because I am childless.
Hagar is your servant. Do with her whatever you feel is right.
Don't worry. I know how to deal with her. Why are you sitting down? Have you finished your chores?
I'm not feeling well. My head hurts. I'm worried about the baby.
I don't care about you or your baby. Do you want me to beat you again? Get up. Stand to your feet.
Why are you doing this to me? You came to me to have this child and now you're mistreating me.
How could I ever think that an ugly slave girl like you could give birth to a child that God promised? You are beneath me.
But I'm having the child that you couldn't.
How dare you speak to me like that? Get to your feet.
Don't hurt my baby.
Finish those chores. Now.
Sarah was jealous because Hagar was pregnant?
Abraham didn't protect Hagar. She was with child because of his mistake, his sin.
Why do you think he didn't protect her?
He didn't want to take responsibility for his actions. He should have admitted his fault to Sarah and Hagar, but instead he looked the other way, while she was treated cruelly.
He wanted to sweep his sin under the rug.
Just like we do today and people suffer for our neglect. It became so unbearable for Hagar that she ran away.
Wipe your tears.
My lord,
Where did you come from? Where are you going?
I'm fleeing from my mistress, Sarah.
Return to your mistress. Submit yourself to her, and they will multiply your offspring so much that they cannot be counted.
My lord, I can't go back there.
Hagar, you are with child, and you will bear a son. You will call him Ishmael, because the Lord has heard your affliction.
A son. Ishmael.
He will be like a wild donkey among men. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand will be against him. He will live opposed to all of his brothers.
You are the God who sees. Have I seen him who sees me?
You have.
I will do as you say. I will return to my mistress.
God sees us. He watches over us because he loves us. Knowing this, Hagar returned and had her son. Abraham was 86 years old when Ishmael was born. Abraham came to care deeply for both sons. When Isaac was about 2 or 3 years old, he held a huge feast to celebrate him being weaned. Ishmael began mocking Isaac. Sarah became angry and told Abraham to get rid of Hagar. Now Abraham didn't want to send Ishmael away. The Lord told him not to be upset over Hagar and Ishmael, but do whatever Sarah tells him to do.
Because Ishmael's descendants will multiply, and God will make a mighty nation out of them.
That is correct.
I don't know how I would handle sending my son away.
Me either. Although the Lord assured him that Hagar and Ishmael would be taken care of, it was still difficult for him to send them away. Do you get the message?
I think I do. It tells me that even though my father is having another child, he still loves me. He has enough love for both of us.
That's a great start. Regardless of what your stepmother says, don't take it to heart. Pray for her. Pray for the situation. If it's God's will for you to go back to your mother, it will be for the best. What God has for you is for you. Don't forget that. Talk to your dad. It would be great if you can all sit down as a family and discuss it.
We will see. I better get going, it's late.
Will you be in school tomorrow?
I guess I should.
Yes, you should. Fiona was right. If you want to get into Notre Dame, then you have to keep your grades up. You worked hard to get on the dean's list.
I know. I just didn't want to hear what she was saying. I was in a bad mood. I'll apologize to her and Kat.
The quicker, the better.
I'm out of here.
I'll see you tomorrow. Mom, how long have you been there? How much did you hear?
When the angel visited Hagar at the water, I was listening from the kitchen. I'm glad to know that you were listening to your parents' sermons.
Did I have a choice?
What's going on with Riley?
Family problems.
Has he talked to his parents about it?
No. I told him a Bible story to inspire him so that he can better deal with the situation. He feels more comfortable talking to another teenager about it. But I did tell him to talk to his dad.
That was good advice. Have you told Bible stories before?
Only a couple of times.
Really?
Mom, please don't make a big deal out of this. Riley asked me to tell him that Bible story, so I did.
I didn't say anything.
I'm starving.
Your food is warming in the oven. We still need to talk.
Later, Mom. Hello everyone, this is Ian. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share and leave a comment. Subscribe to stay on top of all of the latest uploads for this channel. See you on the next episode of Bible Conversations.